Welcome back to the Mines of Moria and Ħóóşie's Palace here. In between episodes, I took the advice of a whole bunch of folks from the comments, and I made an axe, a battle axe with spell carver on it, which gives us the ability to harvest ironwood when striking trees. I then went up to the Elven Quarter and struck quite a few trees. So we now have a good deal of ironwood, and of course while I was up in the Elven Quarter, I got, there we go, 113. I also got all of the ingredients that we could get, you know, like, well, a bunch of cabbage and this ale bloom and a bunch of, sunions don't come from there. The crabapples, these things. And I also went back to Ħóóşie's farm, excuse me, Ħóóşie's hideout, which has Ħóóşie's farm beside it, and I swapped everything out. So we now have a bunch of resources. And I then created, or built, are we in the right spot here? Yes, I built the stove and the grist mill. Oh, and we have some oat milk. That's the first oat milk we've made. And oh, now we can make cheese and Nana's casserole and crotcha-chan and... No, that's not what that says. It does not say crotcha-chan. Krona-chan, which sounds much less filthy. And so, yeah, so we can make all that stuff. I also, if you look closely, you'll notice Ħóóşie's helmet is red. That's because we made the Khazad army helmet, which is an upgrade, and I turned it, and I dyed it red instead of purple, even though I'm a big fan of purple. So we are going to drop that oat milk in here. I think that's our, yeah, that must be our first oat milk. And we do have a lot of milled oats, but we don't have a ton of Kudzel oats, so I'm waiting. And other than that, we're ready to go. And we actually have Traveler. So, wait, do we have Hero Spirit? We do, but we can get it for free here. So let's do it again. Okay, so now we are going to go continue what we were doing back at the gristmill area. So, if you remember, or if, oh well, if you don't recall, what was that purple stuff? That was weird. Anyway, we found this gristmill and we repaired it. And we also have this stove that we could repair, and we dropped this this map stone here. I was thinking we would just set up shop in here, but we then found, I can find it. We found the little maze. Where is the maze? Right. Oh, and also, I think it was Old Man Skiles suggested that one of the ways that he creates impenetrable bases is to dig high on these dirt things, and because the enemies can't reach up above. Sorry, let me stop talking for a second. If you dig out high, then you basically create a blockade that the orcs are too stupid to get over. So I guess you only have to be worried about bats at that point. And then you can just build your essentially horde-proof base. We also found this maze, and I'm hoping there's another area like the Ħóóşie's Palace area that we can, take over and move Ħóóşie's Palace there. Is this another? Yeah, Fallen Dwarf. Okay, we'll take that hero token. This seems very dark. I wonder if it's, maybe it's just me. You know, this does look very similar. Can we do anything with this? No. Just decoration. What about this? No. No. Okay. Let's actually, I'm gonna try to go down as much as we can, because the assumption I make is that if we go down, we might find that Ħóóşie's Palace, you know, similar to Ħóóşie's Palace base. Although maybe that only exists in one place in the game. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that is procedurally generated or if that's kind of a canned thing, you know, because this game has a mix of that stuff. And also, I just had a panic attack because I thought we were not recording. Okay. We're back where we came in. So if we go down here... Yeah, I think we might be out of luck. Let's go back up here. We do know that there's some of the purple stuff. Oh, you know, we're bone cold. Oh, because it's nighttime. You know, one of the things that we can do now is create a Durin's lamp. So maybe we should do that. Oh my God, I think we got it. Just a minute. Let's take these coins. I think we might be in luck, people. Let's take a look. This is exactly how the Ħóóşie's Palace area appeared when we first found it. So we're probably going to have to fight a little bit here. Oops. Oh, and there's water on the ground. I don't recall if that was the case, but I don't think that matters that much. I'm not sure that's an indication of anything or not. Yeah, this looks very similar. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to follow... Was it Old Man Skiles? I'm not sure who actually suggested. I apologize. I'm not sure who actually suggested that it makes more sense to dig up high, because the orcs are dumb. But we're going to just start doing that. There we go. Take all of that stuff. Yeah, we're just going to make that our normal habit now. Did I see something else in here? I thought I did. Let's climb up here. You know what? Let's put down a platform. Whoa. Climb up on that platform. And dig this out a little. Oh, okay, that is unbreakable wall, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. So the area maybe is similar. Oh, no, I take it back. I was going to say the area is maybe similar, but blocked off. But no, here we are. So I think we'll leave this platform here. I don't believe the orcs will climb that either. Wait, will they climb? No, I think they climb. They only climb stairs. Oh, shoot. But this is... Darn it. This is lower. Oh, man. All right. Oh, and I hear some bastardos. Is this purple slime? No, there's a weird blue tint to this place that I haven't seen before. Let's keep looking around. Wait. Whoa, wait a second. Hold on. I think we just made a circle. Yeah, it looks like we did. Yeah, it looks that way. Darn it. Well, I guess... Oh. I guess that makes it a little bit easier. Wait a minute. Yeah, I guess that makes it a little bit easier to rule places out. Oh, what the heck? Break all this stuff. So now that we have our much bigger backpack, we can kind of loot with impunity and worry about getting rid of junk we don't care about, like, say, cloth. When we really, really get full. Well, I wonder if we could use our... Let's see if we can use our... Okay, I think... Wait, I think it actually says if it's just trees. Yeah, chance to harvest ironwood when striking trees. So forget it. I was going to say, I wonder if we'll get it from striking barrels, but it sounds like no. Ooh, hero's token. We'll take that. Thank you. Oh, that's an Uruk. Okay, we don't like those bastards. We do have our Khazad Maul. We have not put any kind of rune on it yet because... why didn't we? Oh, because I was asking what you guys thought we should do. And I don't recall that anybody had any particular suggestions except to say that putting runes on things is super good, which I obviously totally agree with. Wait a minute, can we knock this down? I think we're going to take the whole thing down. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we don't need the stone. Whoa. Okay, it's pretty dark. That's because we're looking around at first light. Oh. We get ironwood out of this furniture and stuff. But I'm just going to take the the descriptions at their word that we can't get ironwood, can't get extra ironwood from wood things, wood furniture or wood scraps or any of that stuff. It's only trees, which we did get. I mean, a lot of ironwood, so I'm not complaining. Our ironwood woes are over. We will need more gold or to make the Kazad ingots. I'm gonna try to dig up. Yes, okay. And we're gonna put a platform here. I don't know, when do you get to eat? How about not now? Now would be just fine with me. Okay. Break that off, and again, I mean, I think we could jump up here, no problem. Oh, I guess since I put it at the same level as the dirt, it's fine. We have enough wood. We'll just get those wood scraps anyway, so there we go. There's a breakable wall. I hope we can find another place like Ħóóşie's Palace, because that was amazing. That would make this entire episode 100% success. In fact, it would make the last several episodes a success because I've been holding off on moving Ħóóşie's Palace. No? No? Well, we're breaking stuff, but it's not actually animating that. Fine leather. Maybe just because we're down deeper or further into the game, it's giving us better resources. What am I hitting here? I don't know. Weird. I mean, we're in decent shape. Let me eat some food, though. We're in decent shape. We have a bunch of warding all box. We have some good weapons. I think we should be okay if we get into a scrap here. My only real concern is just in my panic, which of course will ensue because of how I'm wired, that I'll get lost and run around and get smacked. Let's break this wall. You know there's an orc around here too, and those orcs are tough. Just bad bastardos. Okay, another hallway. Oh, no, that's a wall. Okay, let's break this too. I'm just going to break down everything. I think we discovered that the walls will return if we zone or if I load or anything like that, but... Oh, that's a hero's token. We'll take that. But it's a risk I'm willing to take because I really, really wouldn't mind finding another Ħóóşie's Palace type space. So I've mentioned in a few different videos that I've done, but my content creation schedule has been erratic, in case you haven't noticed, and it's going to remain erratic for another 2 to 3 weeks. I've got a bunch of family events going on, family coming in and out of town, all sorts of stuff. So I apologize for that. I will certainly be trying, as I always do, to get episodes out on time. This and Phoenix Point, and to a little bit lesser degree, Teardown, are my top priority. I am also working with some other people to do some streaming, and I did a stream yesterday of a brand new game called Deliver at All Costs, which is great. It is available for free the next 6 days on the Epic Game Store as a bit of a promotional thing. So if you are interested, you should go grab it. It's just a wonderful game. I haven't played anything like it, perhaps ever, which is saying something. Oh, Sunstone. But yeah, it's just so much fun. It's just zany. It's a little bit Goat Simulator-like to me. Little bit GTA with the crazy kind of driving stuff, like when you're doing a GTA rampage. That kind of stuff. Just a fun game to play. It's called Deliver at All Costs. And the team behind it, Far Out Games, is very active on their Discord. They're very supportive. Seem like very nice people. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. And if I remember, which is possible, I will put a link both to the game in the Epic Game Store and my stream from yesterday, so you can check it out for yourself. Come on, Hoos. Meanwhile, I got some other stuff coming up too. Like I said, I'm doing a little bit of oh. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it, people. It's Ħóóşie's Palace 2 Electric Boogaloo. But I didn't bring any, oh no. I didn't bring any black diamonds. Well, that was lame. Since I knew part of my reason for coming here. Alright, is there a treasure room just like there was before? Not that I care that much about the treasure. I care about the space itself. The horde-proof space. There are a lot of heroes tokens, but it looks like no treasure room. That's okay. I don't mind. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, so that I can find it again, we're going to go to the map. We're going to mark our location as, I don't know, let's do treasure? Let's do historical. Let's do historical. We're going to say historical. Palace 2. Marked. Where are we on the map here? We are... See, this is not all that helpful. This is essentially exactly where we were. Right? I think this is the grist mill. Yeah. So, I mean, this map is just not great for that kind of thing. So, all right, let's go back. We're going to make the most of it here. Set up the map stone. You know what? Let's bash all this stuff, though. And I guess we're gonna... Come on. I guess we're gonna find out if all that stuff comes back. Are we out of stamina? Yeah. I guess we're gonna find out if all that stuff comes back when we zone. Because that's what we're gonna do, is zone. Okay, hold on. Is this a... No, this looks like a hero token. Okay, that's our spot. That's our spot. Oh, we're tired. I don't think we have any food on us that will help with energy. Oh my god, wait a minute. Am I already... There's only one way out and I somehow managed to get lost. Okay. Great. Impressive, right? But not surprising. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we should be able to go... Oh, nope. Oh, here we are. Okay. Okay, so I am going to work my way back. Yeah, I'm going to work my way back. We'll pick up the stuff to make the hearth. We'll put the hearth and the mapstone there, and then I will, between episodes... Oh, wait a minute. Between episodes, relocate Ħóóşie's Palace. Right now, obviously, we're going to keep playing. Did we come through here? No. Okay, so then, obviously, we came from over here. I'm not going to dig that out. This should be the way up. Yes. Very nice. Oh my god, we are crushing it. Everything's coming up, Ħóóşie. So, those of you who've watched my content regularly and make it all the way to the end, well, first of all, thank you so much. Second, you will know that I end every episode beseeching people to have their pets spayed or neutered, and remind them that if they are looking for a pet, that there are many animals in shelters. So, let me tell you a little bit about my two pets, both of whom were... Oh, this is not where we want to go. Both of whom were rescued from shelters, and we gave them their, as I put it, forever homes. There are a couple of pit mixes, and pit bulls, you know, I think basically all my viewers know, because I think they're abandoned, oh, excuse me, they're outlawed in Great Britain. Is this... Oh, wait a second. What the... This is a totally different way. Anyway, they're outlawed in Great Britain, as far as I know. They obviously have a bad reputation here in the US. And I will say we've been having a little bit of a problem with one of mine. They're both super cute. They are very, very loving. They're like 50-pound lap dogs. They don't quite understand the notion of not being a lap dog. But one of my two girls was rescued from a puppy mill. And the way it works in a puppy mill, I wouldn't say they're actually abused per se. Where the heck are we? Oh my God. I know exactly where we are. This is pretty fantastic. Except that I want to get to the gristmill thing. You know what we're going to do? We'll go to the 21st. Yeah, let's go to the 21st hall. And then we'll go to the gristmill thing because I want to take it apart, I think. Anyway, so... yeah, so she was in a puppy mill for the first, like, 15 months of her life. They put a litter on her. They don't treat them great. And then, you know, they don't feed them well. They give them just enough food, obviously, to make little babies. She is extremely cute. She's a super good-looking dog. So that's one of the reasons she would have been bred in a puppy mill or made to breed in a puppy mill because she produced beautiful babies. Anyway, so she's been super anxious lately. When we got her, she was super anxious, but she calmed down. We've had her for now 4 years. She calmed down. We gave her a nice home. And, yeah, she was doing really well. And then about 6 months ago, I live out in LA now, and about 6 months ago when the fires all happened, and there were lots of high winds, and I don't really know actually what the cause is. She just started having a very difficult time, and we haven't been able to figure it out. So now she has to wear a muzzle, and she's barking a lot, and she's just very on edge. And it's weird because she is... wait. You know what? I'm going to leave the gristmill and go back to Ħóóşie's palace. I'm just going to make new stuff, and then when we get over to the gristmill next time, maybe I'll take it all apart. But let's get the stuff to make a mapstone and a... oh, do we want to bring over all the stuff? Oh, we can make a grand hearth now. Let's see. It uses resin, ironwood. No, we're going to do two tiled hearths. Oh, actually, we have more ironwood than we do ubasam wood. However, no, these are too expensive, and we're going to put in two, I think, like we did. Or are we? No, I'm going to make a grand hearth. Oh my God, we can't even fit it. I'm not sure I am going to make a grand hearth. There we go. Come here. Now, oh, mansion bed. Well, well, well. So we're going to take all that. Come here. And we're going to take all this. Okay, now we're all set. So I'm just going to rest. And then we will... I'm not even going to put anything away. I'm just going to rest. We're going to bounce back over to where we were. Set up all our stuff and come back here. Yeah, let's rest. So anyway, having trouble with that doggo. Her name is Beauty. Now let's go to the gristmill. Just been on edge. It's no fun. You know, I know she's unhappy. What is this? What was that? Why was that purple stuff there? Maybe, oh, maybe what it's doing is it's every time we load in, it's coming up here, but then the Duran's lamp fixes it. I don't know, hard to know. Let's go this way. And I have to remember how we got there. We did this. We went up. But yeah, obviously pit bulls have a terrible reputation. And you know, I think I understand how it could be deserved a little bit. I mean, I really do believe that, you know, dogs only... Oh, wait, what? This doesn't seem right. But I guess it is. You know, dogs learn to be badly behaved, but certainly... Or well behaved, but certainly, obviously... So that's environment and training and bad humans and so forth. But obviously some breeds are going to be more anxious than others, and if you're mistreated or food is withheld, you're going to be more sensitive to that. I mean, humans are that way as well. And she doesn't have a way of saying, "Hey, I'm being bothered." Her only way is to bark a lot, or sometimes growl. And the growling, obviously, we don't like. It's scary. It's basically her saying, "Hey, I'm super nervous and I might misbehave." Anyway, working with that. I'm gonna bash this down. The irony is, of course, because she had babies, she's like a mother. Any little puppy, she will mother that puppy, make sure it's protected. Oh, here we go. And the puppies are drawn to her. And they recognize that she's a mother. And I think that's part of her anxiety, is she sees us, as part of her pack, like all dogs will with their owners. And so she wants to protect us, and she gets very nervous about it. We got to find our way back in. This is what happened before. So I actually don't even know with Ħóóşie's Palace whether all these walls have come back, because we haven't gone down those corridors in so long. Oops. What was that? I was trying to get the... There we go. We haven't gone down those corridors in so long because we just keep bouncing back and forth with the map stones. Just gotta eat a little something here. Yeah, so my friend from Tess from Blonde Logic Gaming and I are going to play a little Split Fiction soon, hopefully. We tried to do it last Tuesday. We ran into a lot of technical challenges, but we're hoping to do it again this coming Tuesday. And there are some other folks in that little group with whom we played the Headliners, which is just a fantastic game, as well as Lethal Company, that we might be playing some Minecraft together even. So I don't know. I love Minecraft. I don't have a ton of experience with it. I'm not like a super Minecraft person, but I like building. And of course, I'm doing Teardown if you are watching the channel. And you may have realized that while I do like building, tearing down is also a lot of fun. And here we are. Okay, so let's start by putting the Grand Hearth, wow, right in the middle. That's what we're going to do. Now, we started with a hearth in the middle of Ħóóşie's Palace, and then we moved them. I think it was Old Man Skyle suggested that it looked pretty ugly. So we made a couple of small hearths on the sides. This is kind of ugly, actually. It's massive, though. I wonder if there's a better spot. We can't take these apart, can we? No. I don't really want to take them apart anyway. But this hearth, look at this freaking thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think we ought to do something different with this hearth. I could shove it back here. I don't know, man. It's kind of ugly. I mean, we could put it along this wall, then we'd have all of this open, and I'm sure it would have the range. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if it looks any better. I try not to do too much building on recorded stuff. I know it's not everybody's favorite thing. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, that seems a little funny, but it's kind of centered. Actually, that's not too bad. And I assume, let's just go over here and like, let's go over here. Oh, you know what I don't know? Don't know if the orcs will come up here. You know, they haven't in Ħóóşie's Palace, so maybe they won't here. But if they do, we'll figure it out. So if we wanted to put down a bedroll, yeah, see, okay, so here's the thing. Sorry, let me show that a little more slowly. So this thing, see those orange dots on the ground? That means we are within range of our hearth. And so that covers absolutely everything. And I'm sure it will cover high enough that if we do end up building the farms up above, we can, or it'll work. So this is amazing. This is perfect. I love how it is. We might put some stuff on the sides. Let's put our, you know, there are some things about the way Ħóóşie's Palace is designed that I don't like. There's a part of me that actually wants to put the map stone like right in the middle. I just think that seems cool, like you're teleporting in. There was a series of books by Raymond E. Feist from a long time ago. I think it was called the Rift War Saga, where they had these rooms that for teleporting, like for the wizards to teleport to. And so every house, every like royal house or whatever, would have a room to teleport to for the wizards. It was just the rule. So maybe we think of it this way, or that way here. We're going to call this Mapstone. Ħóóşie's Palace 2 is so boring. Ħóóşie's, I don't know. We're going to call it Ħóóşie's question. And I'd love for you guys to make a suggestion, you know, what we should call it. Like, you know, could drop something in the comments. What do you think? I mean, obviously we've had Ħóóşie's Demise, Ħóóşie's Hideout, Ħóóşie's Palace. So we can come up with another one. Yeah. Okay, let me look at the time. We're at about 33 minutes, but I think I'm going to end up cutting. So why don't we go back to Ħóóşie's Palace? I'll move stuff in between episodes, like I said, but let's go do some exploration. We've just returned to the 21st Hall, and you can see over here we've got a few buffs. Hero Thirst, which boosts stamina, Pale Hope, which I don't think matters, Well Rested, Hero Spirit, and Horde Wrathful. And I can sort our stuff. And we are just going to go see about... Sorry, I meant to pull up the map. We are right here. We're going to run... Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, that's mine gold. Oh, what? I think we did that. Anyway, I was going to go head over here to the Red Eye Stronghold and see if we can do a little damage on them. I'm not sure that this was the best mapstone to hit, but I think the others are equally far away. And this one I know how to get there pretty quickly. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, actually. And it should be right off to the left side here, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, it's because it's through this dirt wall that was over here. We do have the spear in case we encounter animals. What is this? No, we don't care. We have our spear, our anti-animal spear. We have our anti-animal, I assume our anti-orc. I guess they're kind of animal, those nasty bastards. Of our greatsword. We have done nothing with our Khazad Maul, but this is good for armored enemies. And we do have the battle axe, but I mean, and I like this battle axe, but this one's really just for chopping wood. So let's take a look here. Wait a minute. Yes, okay, we have to go through here. I actually had completely forgotten that. But we should be okay. Oh, this is where we could mine the gold. Now I remember, right? I just wasn't in the mood to be mining anymore. Wait, was that metal fragments? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, let's take those. Those are actually still valuable to us. And do we have wood? No, I threw away all our wood, so we might need some platforms. I basically went and we had like a like under them in the manufactured box we had like 5 torches, so I threw them away, and I threw away about 250 wood. I just sort of made a midden pile, so to speak. But I think, yeah, I'm not going to mine the gold there, but I will certainly come back and do it off screen or what have you. So here we are. I don't see any orcs. We're going to get our bow ready. Whoops, we're going to get our bow ready. We have Khazad arrows. Okay, I don't like this. Hold on. That's too hard to get up. Let's go ahead and put down a platform. There we go. Now, we took out both flags here. Oh, there's nobody left. Oh, this is great. They all despawned. Okay. Oh, no.
I thought all the dwarves had fled Moria.
Where are they? Where are you? So I don't know if you noticed before. Yeah, I guess I pointed it out in an earlier episode. But whenever you're in one of these orc villages, everything turns red. And I might, at one point, I actually removed some of the red. Like I did a little color, post-processing color reduction. Sorry, color correction. I might do that again. Let me know if you find it just too annoying to deal with. Kazad bolts. Oh, I don't think we've seen Kazad bolts. We've had normal bolts. And it does, so these orc flags up there, which we will take down. Yes. Oh, no, we can't, right? Can't take these bastard flags down. But they're not the type of flag that causes them to respawn. So this Anarin is how we did the tree. No, this is how we do the anti-animal stuff. It's emeralds, which we now have a total of 2 because we used all of them. It's emeralds that allow us to do the tree-related stuff. So the ironwood tree thing and the cuttings. I don't even know what cuttings are. Maybe they're related to the Ent DLC, which I have done nothing with. We're just going to bash this down. I don't know where we get Entwood. Maybe cuttings are Entwood, or I don't know. And I'm going to bash this down so that when we have to run away, we will be able to run unimpeded for our lives. There's somebody here. Let's take all this wood since we need some for platforms. Where are they? I'll take a little more of this biteweed. I think we have a lot, but it doesn't hurt. And we do have the room, and we can always drop stuff on the ground if we need to. Okay, we're running out of buffs. This time I'm going to leave the fires, even though I don't like the orc sign. They do make things brighter, obviously. Okay, let's be careful. Could bash all this stuff up, but I'm not going to. I don't want to make any noise. I'm hoping we find another flag. Nighttime. Never good. Never good. I'm super tempted to bash up this vase, but... I'm going to hold off. Okay, now we've seen this corner before in one of the other places. There were orcs mining or something when we found it. Okay, all right, okay, they're here. I don't see them, but I did some warding.
We got orcs.
Yes, we do. Okay, I shield bash there just to push him back so I can get ready. Now we've got our shield wall. I don't think... Yeah, no, I don't think this is the right weapon because this guy's not armored. I mean, he has armor on his head, but I don't think that counts. I'll take that 42 points of damage, though.
That's all you got.
That's all he got, Hoos. You crushed it there. We're still warded. Looking for dudes. Taking the biteweed. There's a dude. There's a dude. Crouch. I don't see any flags, though. Oh, now he's walking away. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Is there a flag in there? Oh, there is a flag. Are they coming at me? Do they know I'm here? Oh, God! Okay, roll, roll. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Moria, your butt. My Moria! Oh, that... How did I only do 10 to him? That was weird. Aha! So when you charge the maul here,
Take that!
it knocks them down, just like a shield bash. And obviously it uses... Oh, he did get me a few times. It obviously uses stamina, just like a shield bash. Okay, now we're going to crouch again. What I'm going to try to do is the cheese ball move of shooting out the flags. Yeah, that guy is looking right at us. It's probably going to pull him. Yeah, it's pulling him. Okay, now we're going to roll away. Oh god, there's more of them. Roll. Oh god. Okay, okay. Run. Big shield. Okay. Warding Abak? No, no. No, oh god. No, you guys, you're orc scum. Okay, I got the warding Abak off. Okay, this might be hard. This might be hard. There's a lot of them. Can we back off? Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna try and let them shoot their friends in the back. Wasting my entire warding Abak, but that might be okay. Now, which... Oh yeah, here we are. Right by the entrance. Whoa.
There's nothing here.
What do you mean there's nothing here? One of your buddies is fighting me. Alright, whatever. You guys are morons. I guess orcs are not that smart. I'm not surprised. Come on, jerk.
That's one more for me.
It sure is, Hoos. Okay, our armor's still pretty good, so we're gonna keep at it. Yeah, you go ahead and walk away. Oops.
Moria is ours now.
No, it's not. It's ours. By Durin's bearded balls! I smack you up! Nice. Bastard. Okay, we're still in pretty good shape. Now we're gonna crouch again. Flag is down. They don't know we're here. Okay. Switch back to our stuff. They can all suck it. Let's go this way. Okay, here we go. A little afraid to make noise in here, but we're gonna try it. We don't have a noise meter. Wonder why that is. I don't know. Why do we not have a noise meter? Do we never have noise meters in the orc layers? There's some iron. Switch to our maul and our shield wall. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Was it Shadow Striker or Old Man Skiles? One of you. Well, let's go with both of you. Super brilliant. What a great suggestion. Whoops.
Rip you apart.
Will you, though? Oh my god, look, they can't even get in. Maybe it was Ari who suggested it. I don't know. Whichever one of you, thank you all for your regular comments and your help and your great, obviously useful advice. Because now we're going to take out this Urk. I don't know how many Urks we've killed, but it's not many. Because they're so difficult. I got a headshot there on him. Looks like a damn pin cushion. Yes, suck it, Urk. We're tired. Did they just hit me? I don't even know. We're using all our arrows. Now I'm cold? Oh, we used all our arrows. Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to use a warning Abak just in case. And I'm going to eat some cabbage. And we have no ammo equipped, so I guess I'm going to switch back to this. To our mall. Not sure what to do about them. They know I'm here. Come on, come closer, bitches. Oh, look, there's a lot of them. I think that's at least 2 orcs right in front of us. Can I? Orc? Orc? Okay, so wait, would it say Uruk? It would. Okay, so those are just orcs. That's an Uruk right there. I've actually never done the call out.
I see something.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah, okay. So, you bastards. What should we do? Should we just leave them? Is there a reason why we would want to go in there? I don't think so. Let's move away from that Uruk. I mean, it's not like this game has experience points, right? So, let's go up here. What's this? That's gold. Should we mine it?
I thought it fled Moria.
Okay, let's just look up here. This is a little risky, of course. We do have... Actually, how's our stamina? Ooh, it's terrible. Okay, hold on. We are going to put this Swift Abak in place of our spear, our anti-animal spear. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. You know what this looks like? This looks like an arena. That looks like a bad dude. That's a war chief. Yeah, okay. We are not prepared for this war chief. So we're going to back out of here. I think it's going to be a next episode type thing. Sorry to say, but I want to be well prepared. You know what? Let me just see if I can. Now we're going to sing. You stupid orcs. I'm singing. I'm mining. And you guys are just hanging out like a bunch of idiots. Oh, okay, no. No, you're not. Okay, 5 for running and 6 for warding. So now we can run without using stamina. So we're just going to run. We did get the gold. Oh, crap. Okay, now we're going to roll. This is good. No. We took the gold right out from underneath their stinking orc noses. Bunch of pricks. Okay, now we do have a lot of armor. So we're just going to switch to this and that. And we lost some of that armor I was just talking about. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, God. Okay, too many. Okay, time to run. Oh, here they come. Oh, you bastards. Backing away. Backing away. We're going to roll. We're going to hit swift and warding. And we're going to run. Run! Okay. Yes. We'll take the mushrooms on the way. We're in the dark. That's okay. We're going to run from these bastards. Yes, we made it. Switch to our light up shield. And we're going to race back to the 21st hall. Wait, no. We're going to get some Sunions. You know. Make the most of our Swift Abak, right? Obviously. Very nice. And there we go. We made it away from those bastardos. All right, so I'm going to call the episode as soon as I get back here. I'll clean up like I usually do between episodes. Ooh, is that Sunions? So thank you so much for your support. I will be back just as soon as possible with another episode of Ħóóşie's little adventures in Moria. And I hope you all have a great weekend. It's a Friday, and it's going into what will hopefully be a nice weekend for y'all. So please remember, as always, to have your pets spayed or neutered. And as I mentioned earlier, what is that? Oh, yes. If you are looking for a pet, there are many animals in need in shelters, looking for the forever homes, which I am now dragging out for as long as possible. So thank you again. I'll see you soon. Bye.